Hello, everyone! Today, we've got a fun and exciting relationship quiz for you. You'll be challenged with relationship-based questions, and your job is to guess the correct answers. So, let's get started. Quiz number 1. A fish belongs to a pond. What does a lock belong with? The answer is key. Just as a fish lives in a pond, a key is used to open a lock. Quiz number 2. A bird belongs to a nest. What does a book belong with? The answer is shelf. Just as a bird lives in a nest, a book is usually kept on a shelf. Quiz number 3. A bee belongs to a hive. What does the letter belong with? The answer is envelope. Just as bees live in a hive, a letter is placed inside an envelope. Quiz number 4. A cow belongs in a barn. What does a car belong in? The answer is garage. Just as a cow stays in a barn, a car is usually parked in a garage. Quiz number 5. A rabbit belongs in a burrow. What does a toothbrush belong with? The answer is sink. Just as a rabbit lives in a burrow, a toothbrush is commonly used and kept near a sink. Quiz number 6. A pencil belongs in a pencil case. What does a phone belong with? The answer is charger. Just as a pencil is kept in a pencil case, a phone needs a charger to stay powered. Quiz number 7. A candle belongs in a candle holder. What does a cup belong with? The answer is saucer. Just as a candle fits in a candle holder, a cup is often placed on a saucer. Quiz number 8. A shoe belongs on a foot. What does a ring belong on? The answer is finger. Just as a shoe is worn on a foot, a ring is worn on a finger. Quiz number 9. A toothbrush belongs with toothpaste. What does a needle belong with? The answer is thread. Just as a toothbrush is used with toothpaste, a needle is commonly used with thread. Quiz number 10. A farmer belongs on a farm. What does a teacher belong in? The answer is school. Just as a farmer works on a farm, a teacher works in a school. Quiz number 11. A spider belongs in a web. What does a fish belong in? The answer is pond. Just as a spider lives in a web, a fish lives in a pond. Quiz number 12. A chef belongs in a kitchen. What does a pilot belong in? The answer is airplane. Just as a chef works in a kitchen, a pilot flies an airplane. Quiz number 13. A toothbrush belongs in a bathroom. What does a stove belong in? The answer is kitchen. Just as a toothbrush is used in a bathroom, a stove is used in a kitchen. Quiz number 14. A fish belongs in water. What does a bird belong in? The answer is sky. Just as a fish lives and moves in water, a bird flies in the sky. Quiz number 15. A key belongs to a lock. What does a password belong to? The answer is account. Just as a key unlocks a lock, a password unlocks an account. Quiz number 16. A painter belongs with a brush. What does a writer belong with? The answer is pencil. Just as a painter uses a brush, a writer uses a pencil to write. Quiz number 17. A doctor belongs in a hospital. What does a librarian belong in? The answer is library. Just as a doctor works in a hospital, a librarian works in a library. Quiz number 18. A fish belongs in an aquarium. What does a horse belong in? The answer is stable. Just as a fish is kept in an aquarium, a horse is kept in a stable. Quiz number 19. A train belongs on tracks. What does a boat belong on? The answer is water. Just as a train travels on tracks, a boat travels on water. Quiz number 20. A clock belongs on a wall. What does a picture belong in? The answer is frame. Just as a clock is often hung on a wall, a picture is usually placed in a frame. Quiz number 21. A bee belongs in a hive. What does a chicken belong in? The answer is coop. Just as a bee lives in a hive, a chicken lives in a coop. Quiz number 22. A firefighter belongs at a fire station. What does a police officer belong at? The answer is police station. Just as a firefighter works at a fire station, a police officer works at a police station. Quiz number 23. A toothbrush belongs with toothpaste. What does shampoo belong with? The answer is hair. Just as a toothbrush is used with toothpaste, shampoo is used on hair. Quiz number 24. A tree belongs in a forest. What does a cactus belong in? The answer is desert. Just as a tree grows in a forest, a cactus grows in the desert. Quiz number 25. A soccer player belongs on a soccer field. What does a swimmer belong in? The answer is swimming pool. Just as a soccer player plays on a soccer field, a swimmer competes in a swimming pool. Quiz number 26. A spoon belongs with soup. What does a fork belong with? The answer is salad. Just as a spoon is commonly used for soup, a fork is commonly used for salad. Quiz number 27. A fish belongs in the ocean. What does a camel belong in? The answer is desert. Just as a fish lives in the ocean, a camel is well suited to the desert. Quiz number 28. A baker belongs in a bakery. What does a mechanic belong in? The answer is garage. Just as a baker works in a bakery, a mechanic works in a garage. Quiz number 29. A candle belongs on a birthday cake. What does a star belong in? The answer is sky. Just as a candle is placed on a birthday cake, a star is found in the sky. Quiz number 30. A wallet belongs with money. What does a photo belong in? The answer is frame. Just as a wallet is used to hold money, a photo is usually displayed in a frame. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun quiz videos. Thanks for watching.